Top 10 Funny Parking Revenge You Have Ever Seen Part 3. Hello guys, welcome back. So, let's continue our series Part 3 of Top 10 Funny Parking Revenge You Have Ever Seen. 1. You've been bust. This poor old lady was searching for a parking spot close enough to the bus station. Heaven knows that during the day it can be impossible to find an open spot, so it was quite a relief when in front of her eyes she saw more than she could ever wish for. Her eyes didn't deceive her. 2. This will be interesting. What are you supposed to do when someone parks in your spot and they're nowhere to be found? Chain the front wheel to the back wheel and you're good to go. There is just one minor issue: your parking spot will be occupied a hell of a lot longer than the driver of this small car had anticipated. 3. Garbage parking. Talk about having a garbage day. This looks like a pretty difficult version of the real-life game of traffic. Do you think you'll be able to get out of this spot with ease? Maybe if you just drove out. 4. How did this go wrong? I guess it's days like these that you learn really fast how you should park in the future. Coming into work early on this day and having the whole parking lot to themselves didn't pay off when they wanted to leave to go home early. We learn something new every day, don't we? 5. Something fishy. If you've watched as many movies as I have, then you definitely have a few thoughts going through your head right now. I don't believe that this was some random disgruntled dude in the parking lot walking around with a dead fish. I'm under the impression that this scene has a lot more going on. 6. That's smart. This is the perfect way to park 4 smart cars without inconveniencing anybody else in the parking lot. However, there is something we must address. These folks haven't actually caused any frustration to that big truck, but rather to that 4th smart car that won't be able to get out when he wants to. 7. Sticker bomb. While I'm all for getting some sort of revenge for bad parkers, this one might have been taken too far. Getting stickers off a car is nothing like removing post-its. Either way, we're sure that a lesson was learned there on that day. You might still be able to see the driver cruising around town. 8. Not the best idea. The only issue with this whole exercise is that if that driver decides to pull out of that parking spot with even noticing what's behind his SUV, we can all say goodbye to a good bike lost in the line of active duty. 9. Pray for shoppers. There really shouldn't be any excuse for parking like this. After all, it's not like it's impossible to find any parking in a lot at a supermarket. Maybe some people don't want to have to walk a little bit more than a few steps, but this is ridiculous. 10. Am I in? When we're parking in tight spaces, we have to always make sure that we squeeze in perfectly without bumping or scraping the cars on either side of us. This parker wasn't sure if they had managed to get into the parking spot without sticking out. Mission accomplished? Hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more interesting videos.